Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Inside this box is the brand new Qui-Gon Jinn Legacy Lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. Let's check out the sound, let's check out the design, and see if Disney turned Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber into a foot-long hoagie. I'm just kidding, guys. I haven't seen the saber yet. I'm gonna give you my honest reaction. Let's go! Hey Star Wars fans, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is Finding the Force, and I will be your host as always, Obi-Dad Kenobi. Hello there. And if you guys are new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. I cover everything Star Wars, theme parks, shows, but especially lightsabers. Super curious and excited to see what kind of Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber Disney has cooked up for me today. While I've got your attention, also please feel free to hit that like button, and if you're feeling extremely generous, you can leave me a new super thanks, which is a feature where you can kind of give me a tip and buy me something to drink. Energy drinks, pumpkin spice, whatever. Now, I know a lot of you fans out there love Neopixel lightsabers. I want to tell you guys thank you for clicking on this non-Neopixel lightsaber review. But the reason why I still really enjoy reviewing and kind of collecting these Galaxy's Edge lightsabers is because this is how my hobby and my passion with my son started. Was we went to Galaxy's Edge, the opening, we got our first metal lightsaber, and we were hooked, man, big time. And we can't forget about all the other collectors out there who love to collect Disney merchandise, whether it's Disney or the Force FX. For all of you fans who've been collecting those, the Signature Series, the Master Replica lightsabers, you know, some people like to just collect certain brands of sabers, even if they're not the loudest and the brightest. And before I open this new lightsaber box, I wanted to take a minute to tell you guys that you guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. I love making these videos, and it dawned on me recently that in my opinion, from all of your awesome comments I read all the time, as much as I try to anyway, being busy with my full-time job and my family and stuff, and 2 dogs, I love sharing my passion and enjoyment for Star Wars through lightsabers with you guys. How amazing and positive everyone is as a lightsaber fan, even enjoying sabers from characters that maybe aren't their favorite, but people can still appreciate the saber on its own. Just a lot more positivity. I appreciate you guys, and thank you all for showing up. The comment section is for conversation. Feel free to start a conversation, join one, and insults will never be tolerated, guys. So there's one person I can't forget to thank for why I'm even holding this, and that is my good friend, Disneyland Nurse. Scott is a huge Disneyland fan, and he has a growing channel on Instagram. Feel free to follow him. Thanks a lot, bud, for shooting me a text at like 6 in the morning, first thing, telling me to get on Shop Disney to reserve this bad boy. That finally came. I think I was way late to the party though. My pre-order for the Battle of Heroes, the Anakin and Obi-Wan episode 3 has shipped. It's like gonna get to me someday, and also the Dooku I don't think has even shipped yet. But as soon as I get them, reviews are coming to you guys. So, are you guys ready? All right, let's check it out. The Qui-Gon Jinn Legacy Lightsaber. Let's open it together, okay? Here we go. Oh, whoa, wow. Yeah. Woo! That looks hefty. All right. Whew. You know, I'm never really prepared for this stuff. I don't feel like I was prepared for the Cal Kestis, and I don't know if I was prepared for this. But let's take it on out of here, shall we? All right, dang. So I'll tell you straight up, I haven't held Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber before. Everyone's favorite Jedi hippie who has a particular set of skills. The second I see a saber, the stickers have to come off, which is funny because a lot of you guys like to keep the stickers on. For all of you who wheel and deal, you know who you are, Peter. So I've never held a Qui-Gon lightsaber, but I know exactly what the design looks like. Tell me I don't need to get the gooby gone. But I hope all you fans who've left comments, I've read a handful of them, of you guys who've said, if you could pick one lightsaber, it would be Qui-Gon Jinn's. And his saber, as you can tell, has a very unique design to it, not like anyone else I've ever seen in the Star Wars galaxy. And now we can continue with the video. All of the unique design details to Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. We have the signature one single activation button. which gets me thinking that maybe he was not known for adjusting the length, width, or strength of his blade if it's just got one activation button. But it's kind of just as girthy as you were kind of expecting. I'd imagine that his actual saber might even be like half the size, I'm assuming. Another first impression is that this bad boy's got some weight to it. I'll bust a scale out here in a second. Why wait? Why wait? And total weight of Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber, 2.5 pounds. Woo! He's heavy. That's way up there. May not be the saber you're looking for to put on your hip all day in 100-degree weather. Bless their hearts, they put a cover tech wheel on it, which is where it belongs, I believe. But again, it has all the signature designs to it. I mean, it has, you know what? Let's take a close look at it, shall we? Right now. Right now. Why wait? And here I give you a close look at Qui-Gon Jinn's Galaxy's Edge Legacy Lightsaber. So, like I had said, the major key points to the design all appear to be there. We have a sculpted upper emitter with a nice silver plate to top off the emitter cap there. But I'm glad they gave it some shape and some contour. It's kind of more interesting that way. You know, there is this hook of metal, of silver on like the back of the saber. That's part of the design of his saber. And it's got these gaps running down the back here. And then you've got these very deep grooves along that you can see there along the grip, which run all the way down. I think Qui-Gon Jinn's saber is longer than usual, but putting it here next to this Kylo Ren, it's the same height. This is a converted Skywalker saber, and it's about the same length, so it's kind of deceptive. It's not as long as you think it would be. The signature red button, this buddy of mine, poor guy, he lost the button to his Qui-Gon Jinn replica saber, couldn't find a replacement anywhere. I think he had to buy another saber. That's a sad story for another day, but I told it just now. And the pummel cap, this is interesting. Let's get it into focus here. There we go. I'm curious how this is gonna sound. It looks like it might be vented well, we shall see. Typical letters, kind of discreet though. I'm glad there isn't a big dumpster picture on the bottom of it. That's always a plus. And let's take a look at what I heard was the rechargeable battery inside. Hey, look at that. Recharge port is right there. And if it's anything like the Palpatine, it's really good that if you plug it into the wall, it'll charge until it's done and then turn itself off. So that's really cool, but I'm very curious to see how loud it is, how it sounds through the pommel. But that, my friends, is the Qui-Gon Jinn Galaxy's Edge Legacy Lightsaber. So before I turn it on, just on the design, I think this saber is probably going to be for all of you serious Qui-Gon Jinn fans out there. This is one particular saber, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been strongly compelled to want to own. I was always curious on what it would feel like, but it kind of feels like what you would think it would feel like, to be honest. And this button reminds me of the Temple Guard. Now, I don't have a blade in it, but I know there's no room for tricks with this whatsoever. This is definitely more of like an original Episode 4 two-handed longsword kind of feel to it, two hands at all times. Maybe you might be able to get a hand above the button, but let me put a blade in, let's see. I've always said this before, guys. I geek out all the time with my sabers in the house, but sabers only look good in the evening time. If you ever have to take your sabers outside, I would highly recommend one of these cool textured blade covers from Cosplay Covers from my buddy Matt at Fire First. I don't have a discount code. He's just a cool guy who loves Star Wars to his core. He's really talented at making these. They're great for display and like taking them to conventions out during the daytime. Looks way better in pictures than just the white blade. So, since sabers look better in the dark, let's kill the lights and power up the Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber. Check out these sounds, guys. You ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, before I turn it on, sorry. I want to tell you guys, that's one thing I love, and I've told you guys before about the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, that all the Legacy sabers have different sounds. From memory, from Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn has a pretty traditional lightsaber sound. It sounded an awful lot like Obi-Wan. So I'm curious if they're going to give him a fun, unique sound. With that being said, let's turn it on. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Disney did it again, you guys. Cool. Sweet. I think the ignition sound to me sounded longer than usual. And that hum, unique. But again, the green sabers are kind of hard to come by with the Legacy Lightsabers. There's only a handful of them. Luminara, Luke. I'm always forgetting one. I don't know. For a moment, I thought I heard like a double saber sound with a swing. All right, let's check out the clash effects. Oh, that was a really long clash sound, you guys. Whoa, that sounds really cool. Hey, bonus clash. What? Okay, I hear two different kinds of clashes. Very action-packed. Boom, boom, boom. You catch that? You catch that double swing? They're mixing it up a little bit. But I think there's only two clash sounds, where I think the other Legacy Sabers have 3 or 4. Really cool, though. I like the double clash. We got a double clash, so you got to compromise. And deactivation. Traditional deactivation sound. Let's use the signature Obi-Dad Kenobi sensitivity test here. Not great, but it's triggering the sound effects. The sounds are unique and deactivation classic. I'm happy, I'm impressed that they somehow still managed to make a new sound effect for a lightsaber. It's pretty unique. I don't think you're gonna wanna keep this on your hip in the Disney parks. Definitely for the prequel fans out there. You know, this is why Galaxy's Edge Legacy Lightsabers are so great for, is that you can have your character's lightsaber for $150. You can't have that anywhere else, you know what I mean? But I've always said that I am confident you guys would be happier. Instead of the hilt for $150 and the blade makes $200, you're halfway to a Neopixel lightsaber. So if you had one character that is your all-time favorite, or maybe you wanted a unique design of your own, I'm confident that if you decided to get like a Neopixel from Art Sabers at a reasonable price, you're going to be so much more happy with it in the long run. But again, Disney fans like to collect their sabers, man. You got to have them all. There's only 2 clash sounds. I want to clash it. They're super unique, man. Really long. And I like the activation. I got to hear that again. Okay, like it's like a prolonged activation. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think of the Liam Neeson Qui-Gon Jinn Jedi hippie lightsaber that you can find at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I think this sold out pretty fast, even faster than the Dooku, the light-sided Dooku saber, which I thought was brilliantly designed, hopefully by my hero, Dave Filoni. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think of the Qui-Gon Jinn. Until next time, guys, please be safe out there. Keep spreading Star Wars positivity, and make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day. See you guys. Ciao.